Going on, guys? That Pokemon press conference ended, and I think we have a lot to go over. So the first thing that we're gonna touch on is this Pokemon Home thing. Pokemon Home looks like the new Pokebank, or far better. It's a cloud-based service. I should have the graphic up on screen. That goes from Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Pokemon Let's Go, Pokemon Bank. That just it looks like it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a mobile app. It's also gonna be most likely on your Switch. I mean, this thing is gonna do it all for us. I believe Pokemon Bank was like $5 or something for a certain period of time. I forgot what it was. I'm not sure what the price point is, but it's supposed to be coming early 2020 if I recall correctly. So that's it sounds about in line with what they normally do. They drop a game, and then the thing to allow them to trade over different Pokemon is supposed to be coming within the months afterwards for them to work out a few kinks or see how the game runs. Gives them time to test out the bugs or stuff that the game has, and then actually implementing the Pokemon Home or whatever service they're going to be implementing. That's a normal thing Game Freak does. I can't wait for this. This sounds absolutely amazing to be able to bring your Pokemon over. We love it when we can do that. That was a big problem with Generation 3, not being able to bring your Pokemon over, but now we can definitely do it across the board. The next thing we're going to be going over is something that's kind of funny. It's Pokemon Sleep. So Pokemon Sleep, it's essentially this thing. It comes with this disc-like thing. I should have it up on screen. There's this disc-like Pokeball that you can just put down next to where you sleep, and I'm assuming it tracks how much you sleep. I'm not sure exactly what it does for the Pokemon and Pokemon Go, because it's Pokemon Go Plus. They're not very original with naming things, clearly. So we'll just wait to hear more info on it. We're not exactly sure how it involves the gameplay, if you get points or what the case may be, but it's supposed to be an upgraded version of the Pokeball Plus that also was an upgrade of the Pokemon Go Plus. So this is the third generation update, so it must be far better. I wonder how much the battery life is, how long it takes to charge. I think those are things that we're going to find out in the near future. I can't wait for that. The next topic that we have is going to be something that's interesting, extremely interesting, is that Pokemon data mine that I put up a video I put up a little while ago. It mentioned something about a sleeping Snorlax, and I remember saying that this is probably going to be an event in Pokemon Go, and here we have it. It is in fact an event in Pokemon Go where Snorlax is going to be sitting in the middle of the road, and you can probably walk up to it and try to catch it. Because back then, I think in the video I even mentioned that Snorlax is a very scarce Pokemon. You either get it out of an egg, or you can find it randomly. Now we have an event just for Snorlaxes, and it's a pretty powerful Pokemon if you guys know. If you guys are following any of the Pokemon Go stuff, it's pretty awesome. Hyper Beam, Headbutt. It's probably wrecking things in Pokemon Go PvP if you guys are into that kind of thing. But if you guys are not into that kind of thing, we have something coming up right now. It's called Pokemon Masters. Excuse me. Pokemon Masters is essentially the Pokemon World Tournament from Black and White 2. Just on a larger scale on your phone. So it looks like I should have it up on screen. It's going to be a 3-on-3. Looks like you're going to have 2 attacks per Pokemon, and looks like you have like a symbol in the middle. It looks like a Z Crystal attack, but I don't want to call it that. It looks like maybe you're special or something along those lines. But it's 3-on-3. They showed a few images and videos of it. Brock tore off his shirt and did the Wakanda Forever salute. It was pretty awesome to see. There is actually a Pokemon game that you can find in arcades here in Japan that I played a few times that looks exactly like this, but it has to do with the Pokemon cards. So you get the card, you put it on the playing mat, and then the Pokemon actually appears in the game. You can use it to fight, but it is more it's one button, you tap it, and it determines how much power you do for your Pokemon. It's very similar to the Dragon Ball Heroes game, if you guys have ever played anything like that. It also features the big feature that I'm interested in is seeing the fighting the previous champions and things. It looks like Red and Blue are going to be making appearances. Of course, that I can't wait to do this, because it looks like they're even using characters from main characters from, or protagonist characters from the games, because the female from, I believe that's Black and White 2 is actually one of the characters you play as, or it looks like you're battling against her in this screenshot. It looks like the person that you're going to be playing as should be the one with the black and looks like the black pants and the bluish hat, the male and female character, the guy with the Pikachu in this image right here I should have up. And then you're supposed to be battling them. So I'm assuming, yeah, the girl from Black and White 2 is there with a superior. So I'm assuming they're going to have more than one Pokemon protagonist. So Obviously, Red's there. He's a player character, and he's also a staple character in the series. The girl from Black and White 2. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the other protagonists, like Gold or Ethan, the protagonist from the other generation games. I think this is going to be a really fun thing. And the thing about this is this one's supposed to be coming out very soon, 2019. I believe they said that we're going to have more information on it next month, or it's going to be releasing next month. I can't remember which, but this is going to be pretty awesome. If this is PvP based, I can't wait to see it. Another thing that was announced that wasn't necessarily for anyone that I believe is in my audience, the Chinese version of Pokemon Quest actually has PvP. That's amazing. I honestly I like that game a lot, but I'm a huge fan of PvP. Either a really good story or really awesome PvP will have me stick to a game for a long time, which is why hence I'm in the Pokemon fandom. But to have PvP in Pokemon Quest is something that I would love to explore, and I hope it does well in China and it makes its way to the US. It seems nowadays that a few things, they're testing it out in certain regions, because I believe in the Pokemon TCG Online, they're testing a new system in Canada only that's gem based. So you purchase these gems, I believe it is a microtransaction, so it is actual money, and you're able to buy Pokemon packs with it. That's not available anywhere else. They started out with Pokemon Rumble Rush only in Australia and on Android, so they were testing it out there. It's just one of these weird things where they're just implementing something in a certain region of the world and then testing it out and then releasing it later if it does well. I believe that's an awesome way to go about it, even though of course I want the game, I want that, I want this, why am I not getting this? It's okay. We can just be patient and we can wait our turn, and hopefully it'll be amazing. All the bugs will be worked out before it gets to us. So I can't wait to play this. I'm not sure if it's going to be just one of those games where you pick up for like 10-15 minutes or so. I will definitely do coverage on it because I'm a huge Pokemon, I'm huge into Pokemon battling. I love the championship. I'm not too keen on double battles. I'm more of a single battle type of person, but I will definitely cover this. I will definitely play this. I'll figure out how to put it up on screen so you guys can watch the matches and see how well I do or how bad I do. And if it's PvP, I would love to play with some of my friends on here. I would love to battle you guys. I've been doing Pokemon TCG online with some of my friends so far, and it's really fun. But Pokemon Masters is going to be our thing. For PvP, it seems. Hopefully for PvP, but Pokemon Quest is the only thing that's been announced for PvP right now, and it sounds like I may have to get back into the game on my Switch, because if I want to be good at it when it actually comes out, I gotta get some more Pokemon, and I hope you guys jump on that train too if you're into the Pokemon Quest. I'm not sure, but that was all that was covered in the presentation today. They also, someone plugged a Godzilla thing, which was really kind of weird. I believe the person who was the presenter at the time wasn't too happy about that. I've already seen a few jokes about, okay, now there's Pokemon Sleep, when are we gonna get Pokemon Toilet? I mean, honestly, they are great at innovating, but as far as picking names, they're not that good. I mean, honestly, Pokemon Go plus. I mean, plus. We could have done a lot better. I like Pokemon Masters. That sounds pretty awesome. But everything else, their naming scheme isn't doing well. But the next news we're getting is supposed to be June 5th, which I believe is it's not next week, is it? It may be next week. I'm losing track of time here, but I'll definitely do coverage on that. I'll definitely drop the news for you guys, and that should be what you really want. That should be Pokemon Sword and Shield, and that's also what I want. I can't wait, and I would love to see them unveil Pokemon Masters on June 5th and say, hey, we told you about it. Now it's ready, and then here it is. Or at E3, either way. E3 should be 2 weeks away, which means now I'm figuring out that June 5th is going to be just a week away. So I can't wait for that, guys. It's going to be so awesome. I would love to battle some of you guys. If you guys definitely want to check this out and say, hey Dom, I would love to battle you, and I'll definitely do a viewers battle on here and battle you guys. I'll just like, comment, subscribe, let me know, hey Dom, I'm gonna get that game, and then I'm gonna beat you up. I'm like, bro, I don't want any smoke. Sorry, I thought I was a Pokemon master. I'll take this hat off now. You beat me. You're actually the Pokemon master. Don't worry. I'll give you your props all day. I'm not gonna take that away from you if you beat me. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait, guys. This is gonna be so much fun, and so much innovation is going on. Pokemon's innovating with sleep, guys. They're delving into sleep. It's like a game that you're not gonna remember. You're just gonna wake up. maybe that's the wrong description for it, but essentially you're just going to go to sleep and wake up, you're going to have extra things that you didn't have before. If I could do that with my job, if I could go to sleep and then do my job in my sleep, that would be awesome. So if this was an occupation, oh, I do it all day. That'd be pretty awesome. But I can't wait to see the memes, the Pokemon toilet memes, the Pokemon lawnmower memes. I can't wait to see the crazy things people are gonna come up with. They're doing Pokemon sleep. They got to do a Pokemon wardrobe. They got to do a Pokemon couch. They got to do a Pokemon kitchen. They got to do Pokemon cooking. I can't wait to see the memes because people went crazy with Pokemon Sword and Shield. They did gun, nunchuck, chainsaw, all these crazy things, and this is definitely going to make some memes. 100% going to make some memes. So I think that'll do it, guys. I ranted a little bit, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy these games when they come out. I will definitely do some more coverage in the future. I think that'll do it. Dom out.